Welcome to another episode of The Secrets of a Stress Free Life. I'm so glad you are here. Today, we are diving into the powerful theme that touches all of us communication. Pooja will open up the session with the topic How to Speak to Anyone, a simple yet deeply impactful skill that can melt fear, build trust, and ease the weight of overthinking. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting, making new friends, or expressing your needs, communication can either stress us out or set us free. So, in this session, we are not just talking about talking, we are uncovering the magic tools that make conversations feel safe, natural, and stress free. Let's begin again. Over to you, Pooja.
Thank you so much, Anubhuti, and hello everyone, and welcome to today's discussion of this series. I am so glad that you are here, and it's sixth day of the series, and thank you so much everyone for all of your support and all of your belief in us. So I am Pooja Abhay, a life and communication coach and founder of Soul Code. आज हम बात करने वाले हैं एक ऐसे टॉपिक पे जो हम सबके लाइफ में कभी ना कभी एक स्ट्रगल बन जाता है. How to talk to anyone. But let me clarify, this is not just about English fluency or public speaking. This is for anyone who wants to be understood, heard and felt. लेकिन समझ नहीं आता कॉन्वर्सेशन शुरू कैसे करें, कैसे अपना पॉइंट हम रखें और कैसे किसी के साथ रियल कनेक्शन बनाएं. You might have felt nervous while talking to someone, maybe at work, with a stranger, a family member या किसी close friend के साथ. That awkward silence, hesitation or fear हमेशा आपको बोलती है, what if I say something wrong? What will they even listen to what I'm trying to say? Or maybe am I sounding very boring? मैं आपको एक रियल स्टोरी बताती हूँ. कुछ साल पहले I was invited to a networking event. It had some of the top coaches, speakers and content creators. I was very excited but also really nervous. I had so much to say, but I kept on thinking, will they judge me? Am I even good enough to be here and with all these highly achieved people? I smiled through the event, listened to people, nodded, and quietly left without talking to anyone. And honestly, I felt horrible. I thought maybe something was wrong with me. लेकिन जब मैंने दूसरों से बात करनी शुरू करी मुझे समझ आया इट्स नॉट जस्ट मी, ये बहुत लोगों के साथ होता है. दिस इज समथिंग विच इज वेरी कॉमन. हम लोग टारगेट लेके जाते हैं कि नहीं, हम लोग लोगों से बात करेंगे, हम लोग उनके साथ अंडरस्टैंडिंग बढ़ाएंगे, वी गेट टू नो ईच अदर. बट वॉट हैपेंस इज दिस. We think communication is about sounding smart or being outgoing, but real communication is not about being perfect. It's about being present. People don't remember the fancy words you say, they remember how you made them feel. जब हम बात नहीं कर पाते, it's usually not about language. It's about emotional blocks like fear of being judged, thinking we are not interesting enough, overthinking every single word in our mind, and sometimes not valuing our own voice. एक बार मेरी एक क्लाइंट ने मुझे कहा, पूजा मुझे लगता है लोग मुझे इग्नोर करते हैं. But after just a few sessions of inner work, she told me, I think I was the one ignoring myself. The line hit me hard. Confidence in communication doesn't start outside, it starts with inner connection. When you understand and listen to your own emotions, the world begins to listen to you. Now, let me share you 5 simple tools that you can use in day-to-day life to make your conversation smoother and more meaningful. First, always try and be curious, not impressive. Don't try to look smart, try to look genuinely interested. Instead of asking, what do you do? Try and ask this, what do you love about what you do? Let the conversation flow, just don't force it. Second, use their names. People feel seen when they say their name. Just a simple, hey Ritu, I loved what you said yesterday. That builds instant connection with that person. Third, match their energy. अगर सामने वाला सॉफ्ट स्पोकन है, थोड़ा सा स्लो डाउन कर लो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। अगर वो हाई एनर्जी में है, bring some warmth in your tone. People connect best when they feel understood. Fourth, take a pause, listen carefully, and then respond. Don't rush your reply. कभी कभी एक छोटी सी पॉज गिव्स यू मोर पावर देन इंस्टेंट और फास्ट आंसर्स। जब आप इंटरप्ट किए बिना सुनते हो, सामने वाले को बहुत ज्यादा रिस्पेक्टेड फील होता है। फिफ्थ, स्टार्ट स्मॉल। You don't need to speak on stage to become very confident. Start with daily small talks. Compliment someone's bag. Maybe when you are just going down in the building, give a smile to the building guard. Ask your colleague, how are you really today? Just by meaning that you are asking, not just asking. She should actually, or he should actually feel that you mean you're asking, how are you feeling really? These small acts build your communication muscle over the period of time. अब बात करते हैं सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट की, विच इज इनर वर्क। इफ यू फील स्टक और साइलेंट अराउंड अदर्स, इट्स नॉट स्पीकिंग इशू, इट्स अ सेल्फ कनेक्टिंग इशू। जब तक आप खुद से ऑनेस्ट कॉन्वर्जेशन नहीं करेंगे, दुनिया आपको क्लियरली सुन ही नहीं पाएगी। जस्ट आस्क योर सेल्फ, हाउ डू आई रियली फील? What is the truth I want to speak to people, or I want make people to understand? And when did I start hiding my voice? What happened? You can even try journaling at night by answering just these two simple prompts. What did I want to say today, but I did not? And the second one, why didn't I say it? मैंने क्यों नहीं बोला? मैं बोलना चाहती थी, but मैंने नहीं बोला, पर मैंने क्यों नहीं बोला? You'll start seeing patterns, emotional blocks will begin to surface, and that's the first step of healing. And let's clear one big myth: you don't need to keep talking to be a good communicator. Sometimes being a calm listener is more powerful than speaking non-stop. Aram se suno. Have all the calm and patience in the world. And yes, we all make mistakes. We overshare, we interrupt while talking, we doubt ourselves. But that doesn't make you a bad at talking. That is not something you have to judge on. It makes you human. It means you are learning, you are growing. Now let me share one more story with you. मेरी एक क्लाइंट थी जो घर की हेल्प को भी नो नहीं कर पाती थी, वो मना ही नहीं कर पाती थी। शी वुड से यस टू एवरीथिंग एंड एनीथिंग, इवन व्हेन इट ड्रेन्ड हर। शी फेल्ट लाइक हर वॉइस डिडंट मैटर। टुडे she calmly speaks at work, leads meeting, and set very clear boundaries and without having any guilt, because she started valuing her voice. She started valuing herself. And so can you. It is not that difficult. You just need to have thoda sa courage. Just show that courage today. You don't have to become someone else. You just have to return to the version of you before fear, judgment, and the rejection that dimmed your light. Talking to anyone becomes easy when you stop trying to impress them and start to try to connect with them. When you stop speaking from fear and start speaking from truth, then you'll be able to build that connection. Thank you so much everyone for being the part of this session. अगर आप लोगों को अगर आप लोगों को लगा कि yes, this is what I needed to hear today, then share this message with someone who's been silently waiting to be heard. आपको नहीं पता कि आपका सिर्फ एक शेयर करने से किसी को कितनी हेल्प हो सकती है. And now I'm so excited to hand it over to someone who's going to take us on even deeper journey. Let's welcome Anubhuti, who's going to speak on a topic we all need, and that is building confidence from within. Welcome, Anubhuti.
Thank you so much, Pooja. These were the wonderful tools, and I can definitely resonate with each of them. And I'm sure our listeners would felt this way too. So now about my topic. So, you know what? I want to take a step back and ask few questions with you. Who are you when you speak? Or who are you when you stay silent? Are you being yourself or just a reflection of someone who told you कि ऐसे ही present करना है तुमको? People say confident person is quick, witty, polished, but I believe confidence is much simpler. It's all about being comfortable in your own energy. It's about showing up as your authentic self, whether you are silent or speaking. You no longer see the other person as higher or lower, you see them as human. And that opens the space for connection, for ease, for clarity. Hi, I am Anubhuti Sharaf. I am founder of Swayantran, a place to get coached and get empowered. So let's explore the two confidence situations we experience. First one, when we feel someone is bigger than us, a boss, a celebrity, someone we find very attractive or intellectual, we start feeling shrinked. Our throat closes. We feel small. Happens with you? The second one, when we talk to someone we're deeply comfortable with, maybe your own sibling, partner, your mom. For that, you don't have to prepare, you just go with the flow, it comes natural. Now, what do you understand the difference between these two experiences? It's not about the person, it's all about the story we tell ourselves. That is where the confidence really begins, in our internal conversation. And honestly, you cannot use self pity to gain attention. When we say I cannot do this, मैं इतना बड़ा नहीं हूं, मैं इतनी बड़ी नहीं हूं, मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा, we are all giving ourselves permission to stay small. It feels safe, but it traps us. Because the truth is, self pity is that luxury what an undisciplined person used to excuse themselves from the truth. And on the other side, you can be yourself and yet be powerful, even if you feel nervous and not ready to face the world. But how do we do that? Number one, through high self worth and consistent belief in who you are. When you value yourself truly and deeply, you stop chasing validation. You stop trying to win conversations. You simply show up with the energy of someone who believes in their own space. The energy speaks louder than words. It's not about pretending to be confident, it's all about trusting that who you are is already enough. Number two, build inner confidence without pretending. So, I have two ways to do this. These are two practices which I usually try in my concept of building confidence, and you can try them as well. The number one is stop judging. Whether they are good or bad, stop it. Just judgment blocks understanding. When you start judging someone, you stop understanding the other person. You just find them, ये सही नहीं है, ये ज्यादा बोल रहा है, ये कम बोल रहा है, इसने इसके comparison में ऐसा बोला, and we start getting into the comparison and judgment mode. We don't have to go there. Replace your judgment with curiosity. Stay curious and ask what I can learn here. And I guess this is the same thing which Pooja have explained in communicating with anyone. And it is a very good way to keep up the conversation in as well. Because when we stay curious, we want to learn more. And even in silence, your presence becomes strong because the other person feel that you are listening to them. Let your stillness be rooted in confidence, not hesitation. Another way, choose three topics that you love and know well. Your college stories, a passion, something you are skilled at. You became that things became your comfort zone in conversations. Speak from there and prepare yourself. You can upskill yourself and speak about it. And confidence will rise naturally. So remember one more thing. Even if two people are in same class, same workplace, but their life experience would be unique, so is yours. So it doesn't mean that you cannot speak about something which the other person have already said. Whenever you speak in your own way. You have your own unique experiences, your own perspective about certain things, and that make you feel more valid, more you can gather more space around that conversation or that presence, and that is what makes you more confident as well. So today I'm not telling you to speak louder or shine brighter just to show confidence. Just be yourself, work on yourself, take action, remove that what if from your confidence diary. Because at the end, the truth is you have a voice, you have a view, and you have value too. Thank you. Pooja, what would you like to say here?
Amazing, Anubhuti. And that was so relatable. Uh, so beautifully summarized. You have a voice, you have a feeling, and you have your opinions too. Amazing. Because of our surroundings at times, or because of what situation we are in, we forget this thing.
Hmm.
And it is very important to have self-talk, throughout our journey, throughout, in and out. It keeps you motivating yourself. Otherwise, you will just wait for others to acknowledge, others to validate your thought process. But it is very difficult to get that. And when you don't get the outside acknowledgement or validation, then it something inside you start dying.
Hmm.
So just to not avoid that situation, it is really important to have that self-talk to keep up the spirit of your opinion, your voice, and your confidence.
Yeah.
Very nicely summed up, Anubhuti.
Thank you so much, Pooja. And let's move to the Q&As now. So I have this first question with me. It says, what if the other person is not interested in talking to me? What should I do?
That's okay. If the other person is not interested in talking to you, there might be a couple of scenarios that you are overseeing. Maybe the person is, emotionally unavailable.
Hmm.
Everyone, every time is not emotionally available, and you need to respect that. Their reaction is not the reflection of your worth. It is just that at times maybe the person in a zone physically present there, but mentally the person is not there, and he or she is thinking something and you're talking, and maybe it took a couple of seconds for that person to understand or to realize कि सामने वाला बोल रहा है, और उतनी 1 या 2 सेकंड में ही we make all the presumptions. शायद मैंने ठीक नहीं बोला, शायद उसको सुनाई नहीं दिया, शायद उसको मुझसे बात नहीं करनी. अरे रुको, इट्स ओके, टेक अ पॉज, लेट द पर्सन रियलाइज कि हाँ ठीक है, आपने बोला है तो वो उस हिसाब से रिप्लाई करेगा. बट इवन इफ द पर्सन इज नॉट रिप्लाइंग, इट्स ओके. जरूरी नहीं है हर एक बंदा हर एक बंदे से बात करे. सो इट्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. प्लीज डोंट टेक इट टू योर हार्ट.
So I do remember one situation because it is too relatable. I cannot resist sharing this.
Yeah.
So I was in one of the MNC, and what happened was we were working on a project, and we were asked to do something where we were not skilled. We were just adding data to some uh, other folder, and while doing that, somebody have done some mistake. So that person was so overwhelmed when our boss came in and asked who did that, rather than listening to the boss what he is saying, this person who had done the mistake, we know that she had done the mistake, she started blabbering and she started saying कि sir, I don't know, मेरे से गलती हो गई, मैं नहीं जानती, पर मेरे को जॉब चाहिए. And she started saying, and my boss was saying कि it's okay, calm down, we have given certain activity, we know we are not taking a risk, just keep in mind that you did that and you don't do that. But she didn't listen to that. Even he was protecting her, but she said, sorry sir, मुझे मत निकालो. And I was like, it's all presumptions what we make in our mind, and sometimes even if somebody is not speaking, we feel कि हम में ही कुछ है जो नहीं बोल रहा है, या फिर हम उसे extra rank दे देते हैं, whether we are even not listening to what the other person is saying. So it's all about in our mind. We have to be present, even the person is interested or not interested.
Absolutely.
So let's go to the next question. It says, I often blank out in conversations. What should I do when I don't know what to say next?
So blanking out in any of the conversation is usually in a state of nervousness. So don't panic in that situation. You just smile, take a pause, and you can simply say, just give me a second.
Hmm.
Sabko pata, you are also a human being, and you are not being judged by only taking a couple of seconds break. So don't consider it as a failure. just allow yourself to have some space and allow yourself to feel that मैं भी इंसान हूँ. और अगर कुछ गलती हो भी गई है तो it's absolutely fine. There is no do or die situation whenever you are having a conversation. You can always say, just give me a second, process whatever the situation or the conversation is, and then respond. It's absolutely fine. नॉर्मली क्या होता है ना, लोग इतना पैनिक कर जाते हैं, देन अगेन वही थॉट प्रोसेस चलने लग जाता है, स्पाइरल, मैंने ये नहीं बोला, मैंने वो नहीं बोला, स्टार्ट ब्लेमिंग आवरसेल्व्स. नहीं, दिस इज अ वेरी कॉमन ट्रेट दैट एवरी ईच वन ऑफ अस डू. सो गिव ए सेकेंड and allow yourself to be human.
And there is one more thing which I feel is sometimes people, even if they are blanked out, they use it as a long pause to change the subject. And
Exactly.
that's where you can also utilize it rather than getting into कि अब मैं क्या कहूँ, rather than grab your subject and try to change the topic, because that blankness, that pause, you can utilize it in your own way. You can turn the situation or the context in your own subject, your strength of topic, and that's where you can restart the conversation. So that's all right. What Pooja said, that it could happen, we can blank out, and that's already fine. कोई आपको उस पे जज नहीं कर रहा है.
Absolutely.
Okay, so third one is, how do I stop comparing myself to people who speak better or louder?
So, you know what? I think this is a common presumption of people that जो जोर से बोलेगा वो बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट है. जो बहुत ही ज्यादा फ्लुएंटली इंग्लिश में बोल रहा है, स्पेशली इंग्लिश, वो बहुत ही ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट है. बट नहीं, जरूरी नहीं है जो बहुत जोर से बोल रहा है वो उतना कॉन्फिडेंट है. हो सकता है वो अपनी नर्वसनेस को छुपाने के लिए इतना चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोल रहा है.
Yeah.
And the conversation is not at times authentic with people who speak very loudly. और वो कनेक्शन नहीं बन पाता because you are he is here and you are here, or most of the people are in this zone. बट ये वाले जोन वाले लोग बहुत कम होते हैं. सो यू हैव टू बी, आप भी थोड़ा ऊपर आओ, वो भी थोड़ा नीचे आएगा, then the conversation will start build up, the connection will build up. And it is not necessary to know very good English, or for the matter of fact very good command on any language that is brilliant. You talk in a way that you could express or you can express yourself best. May it be only English, may it be only Hindi. Yes, the language has to be, if you're talking to someone, the language should be understood by the other person or people sitting in the room. It is not that everyone understands English, but you start talking in French. वो भी ठीक नहीं है. There should be a common language, but जरूरी नहीं है इंग्लिश होएगा तभी सब कुछ होगा. Now, as we are having the discussion here, it is all English and Hindi mixed. Usually, this is how it is. Things are done now. So, whatever you want to say, you want to express, that has to land perfectly or in a nice manner to the other person, and that's very important. That's the only thing very important. So, stop comparing and don't undermine your capabilities or your strengths. It's absolutely fine. You do not have to be powerful or speak loudly or speak fluently just to be in that category कि नहीं बस ये सब होगा तभी मेरे को कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा और ये सब होगा तभी मैं एक बेटर स्पीकर बनूंगा. नहीं, प्लीज डोंट डू दैट इनजस्टिस टू योरसेल्फ.
So, one thing I did over here, because initially I do remember when I was practicing my public speaking skills and I was not that good. Every time I try to speak something, my voice trembles. So what I usually do is I see, and it was usually a physical conversation where the person is on a screen and I'm just listening to them. Right now in podcast also we see that. So I can suggest this practice where you can stop comparing and you can just watch them. You can see their lip movements, whether they are fast or slow. And then you can check their eye contact and non-verbal gestures. Because 70% of communication is done with the non-verbal gestures and 30% is with words. So use those 30% words very purely, very close to your heart, and that's enough. then you don't have to compare with anybody else because you will create your own unique style, and that makes you to stay at a safe place. So this is one of the practice I can share right now.
Very, very nicely explained, and it will really be helpful for the person who's trying it.
Thank you, Pooja. Now we'll come to the fourth question. Why do I feel while talking to people I know? Why do I freeze while talking to people I know?
At times, what happens is a person freezes in a conversation. There are multiple reasons. So, one of the reasons is because of the past experiences they've had. They are shaped in a manner that if that particular situation comes up again in their life, so they freeze. If someone has said something which actually hit them very badly, and if similar situation or similar conversation or similar thing some other person has said, the person freezes because they do not know how to react on it, or how to come out of that situation,
Hmm.
majorly for a reason that they have not worked on the situation.
Yeah.
अगर हम उन्हीं सिचुएशन के साथ अपनी जिंदगी में आगे चलते जाते हैं ना, और उन सिचुएशंस पे काम नहीं करते जहां पे हम स्टक हो जाते हैं, हम फ्रीज हो जाते हैं, या हमें बहुत नम फील होता है,
Hmm.
वो बार 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 आती जाती हैं, और व्हेन यू मूव फॉरवर्ड द फ्रीक्वेंसी इंक्रीजेस.
Hmm.
आपको लगेगा ना, अच्छा ठीक है ये एक बार हो गया, अब दोबारा नहीं होगा, तो लेट इट बी. यू आर नॉट वर्किंग ऑन दैट प्रॉब्लम. वो
Hmm.
वापस आएगी, फिर वो वापस आने की फ्रीक्वेंसी बहुत जल्दी हो जाएगी.
Absolutely.
सो अगर इन केस अगर आप फ्रीज हो भी जाते हो, तो टेक अ डीप ब्रेथ, स्टे ग्राउंडेड. बिल्कुल कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, कोई जजमेंट नहीं है. अगर है भी तो यू डोंट हैव टू बी वरीड अबाउट इट. जस्ट स्पीक द ट्रूथ. जो दिल में आ रहा है वो बोलो. अगर आपको उस टाइम पे लग रहा है कि नहीं, यू डू नॉट वांट टू स्पीक, यू जस्ट वांट टू हैव योर ओन स्पेस, हैव दैट. It's absolutely fine. As I said before, there is no do and die situation in a conversation. Even the people who are on very big forums, they're speaking there, the prime ministers and the presidents, they're very big forum. Even they also make mistakes. तो ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि कोई उन्हें मार देता है कि भैया आपने ऐसे क्यों बोला. You should be thoughtful, you should be mindful of what you are speaking, but taking a pause is not a crime. So it's absolutely fine. Once you start doing it, things will get easy. And yes, also work on the situation जिसमें आप freeze हो रहे हो. Also work on the past experiences जिसमें आप freeze हो रहे हो. And for that, we are there to help.
Absolutely. So now we are at our last question. How do I rebuild confidence after someone mocked the way I speak?
ये बहुत common है. Whenever we try to say anything, and the person who's standing right in front of you, or maybe a voice from back comes in and they start mocking you, and actually it hurts. No matter how wise you are, no matter how controlled you are, and no matter how much you have worked on yourself, it hurts. Depends on the intensity of how learned you are or how aware you are of the same thing, but yes, it hurts. शायद मुझे भी कोई बोलेगा तो 1.1 सेकंड के लिए मुझे भी लगेगा, अरे क्यों बोला. But yes, I am aware of this, so it will be just for 1.1 second. So कभी भी कोई भी हमें मॉक करता है ना, इट इज एट टाइम्स द पर्सन इज हाइडिंग बिहाइंड देयर ओन इनकेपेबिलिटीज, ओन फियर्स. And this is the major reason someone is mocking you. They're trying to pull you down. They're trying to uh, pull, like imbibe that fear in you कि आप बोल नहीं पाओ ढंग से, आप अपने आप को express नहीं कर पाओ. But it is absolutely fine. Just try and have those walls and try to speak without fear.
Hmm.
जिस दिन आपने वो सबको सुन के एंड यू learn making the walls and even tried speaking the first time or the second time without any fear, that's where you've started healing yourself.
Hmm.
And that's very powerful.
Absolutely, I totally agree, Pooja. And sometimes what happens is we start looking at the other person how we spoke. So, for example, if I'm trying to build my confidence and I spoke in certain way and I was feeling at ease, and suddenly somebody just pinpoint the way how we are speaking or the words we have used and started laughing. And it is very lightful moment, but at the same time, the way how we are building confidence, it is somewhat like कि कुछ तो गड़बड़ कर दी है. But the truth is, you are not defined by the other person's perspective. Just even if you are building confidence, even if you are trying to build confidence through communication as well, just make sure that whatever you are doing is your own style, the people perceive in their own way. Someone get influenced by the words you use. Someone you impacts get impacted by the tonality. Someone get influenced by the way how you are speaking, and it doesn't matter how they are feeling about it. The overall value lies in the final communication which you have delivered. The thing what you wanted to say is understandable to the other person or not. The way is something they keep listening to you, the way how you speak, they'll adjust towards it. You don't have to adjust with every single person around the world. So, yeah, you can create your own unique style of speaking.
Absolutely, very true, Anubhuti.
So, I guess we are done with the Q&As, and I don't think we have any questions as of now, but we can answer them as also later. So, Pooja,
Ab-
over to you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in today. And if this message or the entire conversation touched something within you, just share three of your learnings and which actually made you feel alive, which resonated with you a lot, or maybe you had that feeling, ये तो मेरे साथ भी होता है. So drop them in comments or message us. For me, my Insta handle is Pooja_Abhay K. And don't forget to follow us. And Anubhuti is @Swayantran. Up till next time, stay grounded, stay curious, and most importantly, stay yourself. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Pooja. See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.